All right, we are on the trail. Had a great breakfast at Shaw's. Had a great stay there, great zero yesterday, and we're ready, man. You ready?
I am ready. Final legs.
All right, final. We got 115 miles to go, and we're ready to get her done. And we are officially stepping into the 100-mile wilderness. And you can read it says 10 days supplies. We're actually going to do about 6 days to get ourselves through this, but I do have an alternative.
Actually, we're only carrying 2.5
That's
to
right.
start.
That's right. We're going to be resupplying Midway. They'll come meet us, but we got Plan C, which Freeze is not here. But if we run out of food, there may have to be some sacrifices going on.
We can rob his bear bag at night.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but don't tell him that. Yeah, we don't want him to worry about starving to death.
And then there's going to be plenty of game on the trail that we can also go after to supplement our food supply. As these southbounders come through, we can kind of stealthily, jam a pole in their leg or something like that, get their pack off so we can help them get back to their feet, steal their food, and move on down.
Man, we sound so vicious, don't we?
Yeah. No, we're just creative, but we would never do these things. But
of course
it's fun
not.
Just to
Never.
Yeah, never.
So anyways, we're hoping to do at least 15 today, maybe push a little further depending upon the weather. The weather's going to be, it sounds like we may have some rain in the first few days here. We got a tough climb over the Chairback Mountains, and then we go over Whitecap Mountains, and then after that it's fairly cruising. So right now our plan is to summit next Sunday, which will be June 20th.
Yep.
That's the plan. We'll see how this unfolds, but right now we're ready to kind of get moving and make this happen.
So let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We'll talk to y'all later.
All right, bye-bye.
On our way up Chairback Mountain, and got a pretty nice view. I think this is going to be, we got another set of mountains to climb, which will probably be tomorrow, and I think that's going to be the last of many big mountains. And today is supposed to be the toughest one, so we're trying hard to get up it before we call it a day, just so we can get that part done. But again, just beautiful up here. All right, we're on the top of the Chairback Third Mountain. At least I think I am, we're close. Obviously you can see we have no views. And it's pretty much what the day's been, just misty, drizzly, kind of damp day. Not sure we'll get a whole lot of videos in today. Here, maybe I'll just take one of Joe. Okay, enough of that. All right, we're marching forward. This is the start of day 109. I think I called yesterday 109, but it's obvious the days are really starting to blur. What is today, Wednesday? Wednesday. It's got a day on the end of it, I know that.
I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah. All right, well, we are working our way up the Whitecap Mountains, actually on the second of 4 peaks. We stayed, I'm not sure where we stayed yesterday. I'll get my statistician to look into that. We didn't do a wrap up yesterday. Again, got in. There were some people there. Again, we're kind of conscious of not trying to do it while people are around, and too lazy after we get settled to get back up and go do it. So, but yesterday was tough. It was a tough day getting up over the Chairback Mountains. A lot of climbs, a lot of bouldering. Not as bad as we've seen in the past, but enough to get us breathing pretty hard and pretty tired. We all had some falls yesterday, just with all the slippery rocks. Again, we didn't video much. I think you saw when we did. It was just misty, rainy, just kind of yucky. So you had to be really, really careful, moving slow to make sure you didn't fall. Although the trail at the end of the day was pretty good. We were able to make up a little bit of time. But anyways, today should be the last of the mountains in the 100-mile wilderness. And then the last big one will be Katahdin. But today we've got to get 2 more peaks. So we're halfway there. We're going to get resupplied by Shaw's. They'll meet us on a logging road.
And they'll take our trash.
Bring a cold beverage.
Good deal.
Gonna bring us a cold beverage. So it's been real good because we've only had to carry 3 days of food for this first part, and we'll have 3 days for the second. So weight-wise, we've been really good. But all in all, we're doing good. I think we're all ready to be there. Little aches and pains are really starting to build up. Stubbed my toe pretty hard yesterday just with my Crocs on, and it's all black and blue this morning.
Yeah, the little side trails to the Privy are no better than the rough trails that we hike on.
Yeah. So, anyways, all in all, we got through it, and I think that was a big thing. And today we'll get through it again.
Yeah. You know what I just noticed? I think I got a tan line on my head from where my hat goes.
Do you?
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's pale.
We're gonna have to go.
Top.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hang out at the beach for a little while.
Yeah,
when this
we
is
will.
done.
We'll have to be at the beach.
Or maybe we can sun on the top of Katahdin.
Yeah,
Get a little sunburn.
That'll work.
So, but we're making it through. We're after today. We'll be halfway through the 100-mile wilderness. All in all, it's not too bad. Like I said, the mountain yesterday was just tough because of, again, rain and slippery rocks and all that, but nothing we hadn't seen before. And this one right now has been really good. So, a little steep, but the path is really good. A lot of steps that they've laid out with stones.
Nobody's fallen yet today.
Yeah.
But to tell you, we've seen a ton of SOBOers. Our whole world has changed as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Southbounders that have come from Katahdin. There was some at I think 3 at our camp last night, and then we had a couple no-boers that we already knew caught up with us. And then as we're hiking north from there this morning, come across this sea of tents and this one little tenting site. There's just the whole dynamic with people has changed. It's kind of cool. And
it's kind of interesting to look at them and knowing what's ahead of them. Knowing that, we're, like I said, on day 109. I can't imagine just starting back out right now.
Yeah.
But I guess, we were the same way when we started it, full of vim and vigor and
hope.
And hope. So anyways, we're going to keep moving on here. Maybe we'll get a chance to video a little bit more. I don't think the views are going to be good here on top of Whitecap. We're still a little bit cloudy and misty. It's supposed to get sunny this morning and then potentially rain in the afternoon. But
we got about an hour and a half, maybe. Yeah, about an hour and a half before we get to Whitecap, so maybe the sun will burn through by then.
Yeah, we'll get to that last peak. So, all right, we all take care, and we will talk to y'all later.
Happy trails.
All right, we have reached Whitecap Mountain. This is the last of the peaks on the Whitecap Mountains. So at this point, we're going to be heading down, and the next big mountain we'll climb is in a few days in Mount Katahdin. So obviously, you can tell there are no views. It's a shame. They said that on a clear day you can see Katahdin from here, but obviously that's not going to happen today. But we're making good time. A little bit brisk and misty and so forth, but all in all, not too bad. All right, gonna march down the hill, get out of this breeze. We'll talk to y'all a little bit later. All right, we came down off Whitecap, and the weather has gotten considerably better, which is great. And we're walking through this, I'll call it an enchanted forest here. Windy little path.
What I want to show you all is there's a butterfly hanging out on my dirty socks. I don't know why it's still alive, to be honest with you, but it's drying out in the sun. Let's see if I can show you. Notice how it quivers at times from that close contact with my sock. Beautiful animal. Beautiful bug, I mean. A quivering away. The blues. Now, if I spent that much time with my face that close to that pair of socks, I'd be out cold. Well, don't know what he was after or she was after, but hopefully we can solve that mystery. We'll talk with y'all later. Bye-bye.
We are sitting at the Johnson Pond Road. We actually have a resupply that's going to be delivered to us here in the 100 Mile Wilderness. It's a service that you can purchase. And we are roughly about halfway through the 100 Mile Wilderness. So this worked out well. We didn't have to take a lot of food with us in the beginning. We took roughly about 3 days, and we'll take roughly about 4 days, 3.5 days, whatever, to finish up. So that really cuts down on our pack weight, and it's really helping us quite a bit. So we're sitting here waiting for our buckets of food to arrive, and it's supposed to be here in just a few minutes. So hopefully it'll be a quick thing. We also have some cold beverages that are going to be delivered as a part of that. So excited about that. So anyways, we got only about 3.5 more miles, and we'll be at the shelter that we're planning to stay at tonight. So we're almost done with the day. And again, it's turned out to be a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better weather. So, all right. Well, we'll sit here and wait for the food.
So the boys are eating some dinner.
Eating dinner.
What are you having, David?
I'm having chicken fried rice with those Mountain House meats. Very good.
Mr. Freeze, what are you having?
Mountain House pasta primavera.
And is it any good?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
It's in 9 minutes.
In how many minutes?
5 minutes, stir again, and then another 4.
All right. Maybe by the time I'm back on my little patrol, we'll know what the answer is to that. So, does anybody remember the name of our shelter? No. Lean-to? I don't either.
Cooper Pond.
What?
I think it's Cooper Pond. Cooper something.
Cooper Falls?
Cooper Creek?
Cooper Creek?
Brook?
Something
Let's
like
find
that.
out for sure.
We'll find out. You'll hear about it in our closing video. But right now we got the place to ourselves. We're eating an early dinner. And
Cooper Brook Falls.
No Filter already ate his before 5 o'clock. I was hungry. Cooper Falls?
Cooper Falls.
Cooper Falls.
Brook Falls.
Cooper Brook
Oh,
Falls.
that later.
All right. Well, more on that later. I'm off in search of the privy.
This is the waterfall that is right in front of the shelter we're at.